Hello, everyone, and welcome to Auto Club. I am your host tonight, Noel Walter, and you join me tonight for the San Andreas Auto Club, not Audio Club, 200. We are here at this 2-mile D-shaped oval to put on a 200-mile 70-lap, which is a... Wait a minute. Was I given the wrong number? Something doesn't seem right. Yeah, because that's 140, not 200. Nah, who cares? All right, so we got 70 laps ahead of us here at Auto Club. So it definitely seems a bit short for this race, but nah, who cares? I think we're going to be in for a good one here tonight. Got a lot of drivers out on track, 31 cars making the grid. So with that, let's head on in and see where everybody ended up, because I think this is going to be one crazy race. So, starting in on pole position, it will be the 77 of Brian Lorenzo with Andretti Robinson starting alongside in the 60. Row number 2, inside lane, is going to go to Ellis Wells with Lucas Dreyer bringing up the outside in the 41. Row number 3, inside lane, is going to go to Spencer Christenal with Michael Thorpe Jr. on the outside in the 34. Row number 4, inside, is going to go to 2 weeks winner. 2 weeks ago, winner at the second annual Spino 250. I can speak. Here we go. Ollie Reeves with, it's going to be Shockey Tarpley on the outside in the 28. Moving on to row number 5 on the inside, it's going to be Alex Tallman in the 8 with Mark Proctor in the 36 alongside. Row number 6 is going to be bringing up with Christopher A. Robinson. Okay, sorry, there was 2 Robinsons there. I thought I missed something with Justin Krasineski going to be in the 4. Row number 7 is going to be Jason Raish. I literally was saying it earlier. I don't know what's going on. Jason, I'll figure it out later with Brady Floyd alongside in the 20. Row number 8 is going to go to Luke Mahone with Zachary Thornton alongside in the 35. Row number 9 is going to be Ben Pierce and Brandon Fiedler. Row number 10 is going to be Declan Durba, and alongside it's going to be Zachary Wareham. Row 11 is going to be John O'Lynch in the Spino car with Christopher Basinger alongside in the 14 in 22nd position. Row number 12 is going to be the 00 of Jesse Atkinson with Patrick Colucci alongside in the 18. Row number 13 is going to be the 46 of Chris Sawyer with Davis Lewis alongside in the 16. Row number 14 is going to go to Matthew F. Green in the 24. Brett Murphy brings up 28th in the 64. Wes Gallo in 29th with the 07, and then finally bring up the rear of the field is going to be Caleb Smith in the 2, and just 30 cars out on track, not 31. All right. It is the San Andreas Auto Club 200 here tonight. They are a racing league over on Xbox, held on Discord. Put the link out in the chat now if you want to join in. They race quite often, and they have plans to move over to iRacing in the future. They got 200 members, and they race very frequently. They've been around since 2016, so you know they are very good if they've been able to survive around here for that long. With that, though, we're going to be leaving turn number 4. The Arsenal Motorsport Simulation Pace Car is going to pull down pit lane, and it's going to be Brian Lorenzo bringing us to the Geico restart zone to take the green flag. All right, we leave turn number 4. You can absolutely hear those tires screeching as it's going to be Andretti Robinson now leading this race, as they're going to be 3 wide in several locations across this racetrack. Very, very wide. It's fantastic to see. You'll love to see multiple lane, multiple groove racing. It just makes for such a much better show. Andretti Robinson, Ellis Wells, they were the 2 winners of the clash working together. Whoa, somebody pulls down way low in the back. That was the 33 of Ben Pierce having to pull out of the way. Once again, it's going to be Robinson and Wells starting to pull away. Lucas Strayer starting to show up a little bit of a potential to get up there. Whoa, 4 wide, a bit further back. Oh, huge wreck, just catching the end of that one. Oh, no, this is not a fast repair league. Huge, massive wreck. Lap number 3. That looks like a lot of cars out of this race. We will be right back and see what brought out your caution, folks. And, uh-oh. Okay, we return. Luke Strayer, currently falling behind the leaders, slams into the outside wall up on the high side. He stays up there. 34 splits the gap. I think a little bit of collision there, but they maintain okay. Well, he starts pulling down pretty hard, but I think he's out of the way. 31 comes down through. Everybody starts diving through the best they can. Looks like the 8 is... Uh-oh. Yup, that looks like the 8. Alex Tallman comes back up the track, collects... the 00. Uh-oh, that's not the normal 00. That's somebody else. Running the wrong number. And there it is. Huge wreck. Several cars already around. Many slamming on the brake, trying to get out of the way. And it just changes nothing. There it is. The actual 00 going by. Yup. Huge collision for several drivers. Basically out of this race. You hate to see it. A very unfortunate one. But, well, it happened. So, I apologize to everybody involved in that one. That sucks. Looks like we have Declan Durba out, Davis Lewis, Christopher Basinger, Alex Tallman, Caleb Smith, and I think Luke Mahone might be out. No, he's in. All right, we're going to jump back up to live and catch back up. Okay, we return yet again. Get our official word from race control. Tallman came up, but netcode. So that is going to be the current verdict right now. Remember that all decisions do get reviewed later on to get official rulings, but that's it for now. Very unfortunate. But with that, though, Andretti Robinson is currently going to be leading the field in the number 60 Sealmaster Toyota. Remember, drivers, if you have not yet filled out your information on the form available in the Coast to Coast Spino Series Discord, please do. You get your information be able to show up here over on stream. I didn't put all of it together before the race started, as there's a lot to do, but still, we'll get to it. Gives us a little bit more of a chance to talk about our sponsor, though. That being, of course, Spino. So Spino Racing and Spino Designs, that is their Instagram. So at Spino Designs, at Spino Racing. You can find out more information about them there. They are a mowing business based in Yulee, Florida. They do a fantastic job, and they're able to support the Coast to Coast Spino Series, and we greatly appreciate them for that. So we can give them a check out over on social media. Also got to thank the San Andreas Auto Club. They are a Xbox Grand Theft Auto 5 online racing server with roughly 200 members, and they race almost every single week. They've been around since 2016, and they have plans to move to the next-gen car and iRacing in the future. So you can go ahead and check them out in their Discord. I'll link that yet again. So many of our cars that race on by, still, unfortunately, many of them going to be stuck in the pits, like the 20 of Brady Floyd. Luke Mahone also stuck down there. All right. Sister track to the Michigan track. Oh, they're a 2-mile D-shaped oval. Very similar. I believe Auto Club will be getting torn down eventually, though. But we get a very wide racing surface here. That was what allowed the several lane racing, so we'll be seeing that yet again. Even with many, many cars out of this race, still we're going to be in for a good show. Of course, if you have an interview preference for certain drivers, let me know, and we can see if we can bring them up. With that, though, it's going to be Andretti Robinson and Ellis Wells taking the green flag in the Geico restart zone. Good start for Robinson as he gets very far ahead. Actually, the bottom line gets a great start altogether. The 28 and the 31 be able to close in on the bottom. Wells still stuck up on the high side. Ooh, they're very close, 3 wide, a bit further back. That's Justin Krasineski stuck there. They're 4 wide now coming off of turn 2. Go back to 2. The misplaced number on the 64 of Brett Murphy does irritate me just a little bit. The Adrian White driver very close. It almost collides with the 86 of John O'Lynch. Zachary Thornton currently ahead in the 35. Got some rear end damage on him. Back up to the lead. We can see Ellis Wells was able to take the bottom lane and is now able to get out to the lead. Tarpley and Robinson, though, are not going to let him get away that easily. As now the field begins to straighten out just a little bit, I don't think they want to get too involved. Last week's, 2 weeks ago, race winner, Ollie Reeves in the number 31. Of course, if you want your information, please fill out the form over in the Coast to Coast Spino Series Discord server. Ben Pierce makes a pass on Michael Thorpe for 10th place. Gonna be battling for that one. Robinson takes the bottom. There's a block on the 28. Tarpley not letting them through. The side-by-side battle currently going on between Jason Raychalk and Brian Lorenzo. Got the name. There we go. Nobody wants to give up these positions. These are valuable spots. Keep in mind, 2 weeks ago, being at Daytona leaves us in an interesting position now where it's really the points that count. Up to that outside wall, many of these drivers are going. You can't blame them for it. It's where you get the most amount of speed at this track, but you have to be very careful because you don't want to repeat what Lucas Strayer did and hit the wall. Three wide right now as they roll through 3 and 4. Robinson caught in the middle. Reeves on the bottom. Tarpley up top. They still battle there heading into turn 1. Nobody wants to surrender these, but as you can see, all of them do have the SAAC logo up on their hood. Further, we can see the 11 of Zachary Wareham and the good old wireframe of Jesse Atkinson in the 00 for Adrian White. Two teams for Adria Esports, they have the white and the black team. The white team are in the Fords, so yes, Jesse's team is mislabeled right now. We'll get that fixed going forward, though. Justin Krasineski rounds out the top 10. Currently stuck in the 4 right now. Ben Pierce alongside in the 33, staying down on the bottom. See, it looks like the bottom lane is definitely the place to start making passes, but I imagine it'll be eating up those tires, and every time we hear those cars go by, you can just hear how much those tires are being ripped apart. Lorenzo currently sitting in 4th place. Currently hoping to make a pass if he can get closer. Robinson continues to take the high line, and that is proving currently successful for Lorenzo. He gets the pass done. He's going to be trying to take the inside now on the 60 of Robinson. Robinson in the wall. Ollie Reeves going to capitalize. Ooh, very close. This has been giving Ellis Wells a chance to basically run away right now. The 57 team currently has this in a very secure spot. Keep in mind, this league does not do stage breaks, unlike our Sunday League cast car. Battle for 10th. Zachary Thornton down into 10th position. Justin Krasineski up into 9th. Bit further back, Jesse Atkinson has taken 12th position from John O'Lynch. Took the 18... That doesn't seem right. Patrick Lucchio's 1 lap down, currently battling at the back. He is the lead driver 1 lap down, so he will be able to come back at least. Brandon Fiedler with some heavy damage, currently out. Oh boy, riding the wall on that one. Not good for the 39 team. Currently looking at these damaged cars. It's unfortunate. We see the 26 of Spencer Crisnall and Matthew Green. Mark Proctor also with some heavy damage. Wes Gallo, I think he might be okay. No. Got some right front damage. So... Looks like Wareham, currently sitting in 14th, is the last of the cars without heavy damage from the big, what was it, lap 3 wreck. All right. Lorenzo up into 2nd position. Reeves still sitting in 4th. Ray Chalk starting to make some progress, currently battling side by side with Robinson. As shown, the SAAC logo on top of all the cars. Just told that it's pronounced SAAC, which is very cool. Good to have these abbreviations that you're allowed to do that with. One advantage of tracks like Michigan is you can kind of see where the lanes are out on the racetrack. So those black lines you're seeing in the surface can really determine where your car should be. So if you're running a high line, you'll know to stay within a certain amount of lanes. If you're running low, you'll know to stay below that black line. It does help with the positioning of the car and keeping it going forward in the way that you want. Brett Murphy currently in 5th position for Adria White. Along with our helicopter camera, you can see just how much these cars are moving around. Trying to break up the draft is something that actually is crucial to many of them. But I believe at this point we're really going to be seeing the field stuck in these kind of positions. It does get very difficult to pass here. after a certain number of laps, and I think we're hitting that now. Still a battle for 6th, though, between Robinson and Tarpley. Looks like Thorpe looking to join in. Currently sitting in 8th place. Krasneski also closing in. Looks like Tarpley's starting to lose some pace with those tires. You can really hear just how much they're screeching as they all go up the track. 34's got the pass. Currently, it looks like Zachary Thornton's been losing a bit of positions right now, down into 10th position. He's able to hold there. Atkinson looking to potentially pass on Pierce. I do believe Ben Pierce is Adrian White. Yes, he is. One of the drivers that did fill out the form over in the Discord server. I do apologize to everybody that so many cars did get taken out in that first initial wreck. We did lose a lot of good ones there, and has put us in a spot where there is less cars out on track. Lorenzo, though, has caught up to the leader. Let's take a look and see what our Pierce Graphics Battle Forecast has to say. This lap, it's predicting that Brian Lorenzo will be able to overtake Ellis Wells. Can he do it? Moves down to the inside, heading down the backstretch here at Auto Club. Looks like a medium to high overtake difficulty, but not high. Up the track for Wells. Can he make it stick? It looks like he will. The battle forecast shows right, and Lorenzo takes the lead. Brian's currently riding off a win last week over at Cascar. Able to secure a dominant race over at Rockingham. Very different tracks, though. 2 weeks ago, Ollie Reeves won at Daytona. Currently sitting on the podium here at Auto Club. Can he close in more? Let's go ahead and ride along and see what it's like for a lap here at Auto Club as he's coming up. Ooh. Down on the inside of the 57. We'll actually go back and take a look at Ray Chalk and see what he is seeing out of his view. This is our driver helmet camera. You can hear just how much those tires screech in the turns. They're just getting absolutely obliterated. You can see the tire degradation is high. Well, looking at the weather, currently outside temperature of 65 degrees. Man, that is beautiful. I know our northeast, and I guess northwest too, just north in general right now, is very cold as we head into December. Only getting colder from here. Looks like, uh-oh. Brett Murphy down pit road. Let's take a look at our pit board panel. See if he comes out soon. Potentially going for a short pit strategy. Ben Pierce also rolling down pit road. Another Adrian White driver. Looks like more than just a pit stop for Brett Murphy with some heavy damage. So unfortunate, but I guess to be expected as Ben Pierce hits pit road with his car. Actually, Brett Murphy going back out on track after 52 seconds. Reeves losing time to Lorenzo, however, currently sitting right now in second. Pierce going to be leaving pit road. Ellis Wells, who was leading this race earlier on, now caught down in third position. Can Raychalk get an opportunity to catch back up? But it looks like Robinson has a lot of pace still built up in his number 60 Toyota. Down on the low side of the 34 Thorpe. Let's look and see what our battle forecast has to say. Within 9 laps, it suspects that Michael Thorpe Jr. will be able to overtake Jason Raychalk. Let's see if that's going to be able to happen. We'll see what the update is across the line this time. See them using that lower line just to get a little bit more pace. 13 laps, overtake difficulty went up. However, it looks like Thorpe with a good run is going to be looking around potentially the high side. Maybe can make pass stick. Been able to manage your tires, you might be able to do it, but it's going to be close. Basically a side-by-side battle down the back stretch. Keep in mind, this is for fourth, sorry. Very close. Thorpe had the position, but the bottom lane just a little bit faster. Robinson's in a good position to capitalize on any mistakes made here. Might even be able to support the faster driver and push them ahead just to make sure the pass sticks. But it looks like that's going to be an official pass made. Michael Thorpe Jr. goes for the pass and gets it. Trouble up into 7th position. Jesse Atkinson moves up into 8th after some moves on pit road. Ellis Wells, I think, hits pit road. Yes, he does. Definitely within pit strategy time. Brandon Fiedler down pit road as well, you can see. Luke Strayer down as well, taking a minute down pit road. Definitely is to repair damage. Atkinson chooses to stay out. Thornton now moves up as well. More drivers lose positions. Raychalk clearly struggling right now, continuing with Michael Thorpe. Now the battle's on for second as Ben Pierce is going to be coming around, getting himself unlapped. He's got a long way to go to the leader, though. Robinson down pit road. I think anybody else is going to be rolling down right this second, but we can take a look and see these exits. Cheerleaders go by. Clearly, Brian Lorenzo's in a good position. He has a very fast car, knows how to manage his tires. If he can manage his fuel, he will be in a good spot to make a lot of progress. Jesse Atkinson down pit road. Thorpe and Raychalk continue to battle, but it looks like Raychalk's going to be hitting pit road. Lorenzo also down pit road as well. That's going to be putting Thorpe into the lead. Thornton down pit road. Gallo chooses to stay out. That's going to push him up into second. You can see the damage really taking toll on that 07 Equipment Geek car. Mark Proctor also with heavy damage, currently sitting in 4th. Currently sitting in 4th for Douglas Dold Simsport. Another one of our drivers that was able to fill out the form. Certainly do appreciate it. Wes Gallo, one of the original cast car drivers, we have taken some of their information from. We'll be continuing to update that as time goes on. Wareham down pit road, same with Crisnall. Mascalo stays in second position. Thorpe continues to lead. How long can he stay out? Looks like there is some time. No, it's staying pretty even. Never mind. Matthew Green down pit road. Heading over to Brian Lorenzo, who currently is one of the later guys to have a pit stop, but not the latest. Nor one of the earliest either. We can open up our right side panel and take a look at our stints. Mark Proctor currently just hit pit road now. Chris Neski's been out for 11 laps, so he's been one of the first drivers to hit pit road. You can see just how much further he is ahead, but Ellis Wells is right behind, so that gap has not served him the best. He might be banking on a caution. But with the amount of drivers that were reduced due to the major I believe lap 3 incident, kind of puts him in a unfortunate position where that allows Ellis Wells to catch back up. Ollie Reeves still with 1 lap fresher tires than Wells. Very close. Ben Pierce a bit further back with... actually been out for a bit longer. Robinson's been out only for 4, though. Reeves making a lot of headwind. But Lorenzo, though, currently with very fresh tires, has an opportunity to make his way forward. Will the undercut strategy be the way to go? It seems like yes, but not entirely so. You have to kind of ride the middle here at Auto Club. And that's going to put Ellis Wells up into second position, as it's going to be Michael Thorpe down pit road. 24 spinning out down pit road. Matthew Green, hopefully everything's okay. But yes, Ellis Wells now going to be retaking the lead. He's got Ollie Reeves behind him, though, on a bit fresher tires, so that is going to be making for 1 race for the lead. Brett Murphy further back. However, he is a lap down. Currently the lead car 1 lap down. Let's ride along for just a quick moment and see what it's like to drive here at Auto Club. Only 1 caution out. Unfortunately, to take out a lot of drivers, but it's only 1. Suppose now is a good time to thank our sponsors. Of course, got to give a huge thank you over to the San Andreas Audio Club, or SAAC. They are an Xbox GTA 5 online racing server with roughly 200 members, and they race almost every single week, and they've been around since 2016. They have plans to move over to the next gen and iRacing in the future, so you can give them a join today at their Discord server, the SAAC official. Put that link out in the chat. There it is. Please join if you are interested. Also got to give a huge thank you over to Spino Industries. Their Instagram is at Spino Designs for their iRacing liveries, and at Spino Racing for more iRacing content. I believe you can also contact either one for more on their mowing business as well, which is their in real life business. They're based in Yulee, Florida, and do a fantastic job, and we cannot recommend them enough. Thank you very much to both of our sponsors for this week, and to Spino for bringing us our entire series. They allow us to show up here and put on a good show for everyone over at home. If there's a specific driver you'd like me to take some focus on, please let me know. Also do channel points as well, so you can do specific challenges out there. I think right now, I'm just trying to look what the latest ones are. The particularly fun ones are to move around the piston, which I did reduce the cost for. You can have fun with. You can also give airtime to the person in last place. That's another popular redeem. Alright. Ellis Wells has been leading the last couple of laps. Ollie Reeves has been right there with him. But certainly not letting him get away, but Certainly just counting down the laps right now. A bit further back, your leader, Brian Lorenzo. Well, previous leader, Brian Lorenzo, currently sits in 4th, battling with Krasneski, and that is going to be Brett Murphy, who's a couple laps down. Only 1 lap down, apologies. The 64 NS Service Ford for Adria White currently sits in 16th. That's going to be putting Lorenzo back into the top 3, though, giving him a chance to make more progress. Thank you much for the follow, Police Dog Matt. Certainly do appreciate the support. Welcome to the Four Cloak Media family. Want to find out more information on what we do, you can go ahead and check out our website. That's fourcloak.net. Also got to give a huge thank you over to Pierce Graphics, who puts together our overlay package. You can find out more about them at piercegraphics.com. Currently back out on track, it's Lucas Strayer who hit the wall, I think on lap 3 or 4. Spooked the 8 of Tallman, went up and some netcode got involved and a huge wreck ensued, bringing out many drivers. Between Sawyer, Robinson, Floyd, Mahone, Smith, Tallman himself, Basinger, Lewis, and Durba. It's unfortunate that so many got involved, but well, that's what happens. Brandon Fiedler with heavy damage continues to count on the laps here at Auto Club. Several laps down, unfortunately. That's just a lot of damage that your pit crew just cannot fix. Glicios does sit in 18th, though. And it looks like Brett Murphy is going to be caught up with Spencer Crisnall. Actually, well, something happened. We've been having some connection issues as well, so we'll probably see some more flying around on the leaderboards. All right. Ollie Reeves is closed in to Wells just a little bit. Let's go and take a look and see what our battle forecast has to say. Similar pace, extremely high overtake difficulty. Not surprising to see. But he is going to be taking the lead now across the line. So, that's progress. Cool. New leader, Ollie Reeves. Very clean pass, though. Let's head back a little bit further and see what some progress is on Brian Lorenzo if he's closing in. All right, believes that he can close in to Ellis Wells in 7 laps with a medium overtake difficulty. We're very used to seeing that overtake difficulty very high and the striking distance wildly out of control, but thankfully Pierce Graphics has done a fantastic job and reined a lot of that in, provided a lot more consistent calculations, and you'll love to see it. So, it's like 8 laps there, a little bit difficulty gone up a bit. Imagine now that they're a bit separated from each other, some more consistent running time will help. Raychalk makes a pass on Andretti Robinson for 4th. Looks like Krasneski's losing a little bit of time further back. And Ben Pierce currently struggling down in 7th position. Take a look at Zachary Thornton, see if he is going to be having the opportunity to move up soon. Currently similar pace with Ben Pierce. Pierce and Krasneski also pretty similar. And Krasneski dropping back from Raychalk. Okay, let's check over on John Lynch. Currently similar pace with Thornton. Does believe, though, that the overtake difficulty is lower than maximum for Thornton. So can John Lynch make the pass? Certainly not this time, it does seem, but it might be soon. Michael Thorpe, who was leading laps earlier on, currently caught back down in 10th position. Check our battle forecast on that. 16 laps with, that is the lowest overtake difficulty I have ever seen. Clearly has a lot of pace and fresher tires. All right. That's a new one. Looks like Reeves is really starting to pull away from Wells. Giving a chance for Lorenzo to make some gain, though, but definitely in less time than was predicted. Yeah, that time just keeps increasing. They're definitely getting closer in terms of pace, but still closing in. Jason Raychalk hits pit road. Might be going for the undercut strategy. Jesse Atkinson chooses to stay out as well. Now going to be in 9th. Raychalk continues to stay down pit road. Chris Neske also down pit road as well. Giving an opportunity to Wareham to make some moves forward. Let's take a look at our stints and see where everybody is at. So definitely looks like more of a single long run and then a shorter run. Damage playing a very big role in terms of your pit strategy. One fantastic thing about the leagues we broadcast here on Fork Loc Media is we get to see fantastic paint schemes. Spino Designs makes several, Weak Designs makes more. I mean, I know I've made some. Jesse makes his own as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just great to see so many out here. Having these great paints out on track helps make things interesting for me and for you guys at home. And it allows people like Brett Murphy to do his own thing where he misplaces the number on purpose. But we certainly do appreciate all of their work that they do, the designers put in for these leagues. So that's an opportunity to check out Spino Designs. They are one of the sponsors of tonight's race. Raychalk coming back out of the pits. Currently with much fresher tires. As Ben Pierce is down pit road. All right, Brian Lorenzo able to catch up to Ellis Wells. Really gained a lot of pace in a short amount of time. Either that or Ellis kind of fell off. Looks like Lorenzo more gained because their time is pretty similar back. Maybe a weird puff of smoke across the front stretch. No caution, though. I do believe that cautions are a mix between iRacing Throne and by our race control. Back a little bit further, we see Brett Murphy currently battling with Michael Thorpe. Not for position, but just goes. Trey Robinson a bit further ahead, currently trying to gain on Ellis Wells. Currently behind, though, the 71 of Raychalk. Well, with Lorenzo getting the pass done on Wells, let's take a look and see what our battle forecast has to say. Similar pace. And for Robinson, supposedly within 28 laps, he can get up to Ellis Wells. But however, I do believe he is closing a bit faster than that. We'll have to see when he crosses the line another time. So I do believe John Lynch went down pit road. He has. Rolls into his pit stop. Ollie Reeves continues to lead. I mean, won at Daytona and is now pulling away with a fantastic strategy and clearly an opportunity to win. Might be able to do it. Can he get two in a row Seemed almost like a miracle win at Daytona. But I think a lot of practice has gone into that 31 team, allowing them to be so competitive. And we're going to see how that plays out through the rest of the year as more drivers get more seat time with the NASCAR Xfinity car. Let's see just how much it affects it. For the back, looks like Chris Null making a pass on Proctor. Murphy down pit road. Wells now leaving the pits. All right. Looks like Robinson's down pit road. Thornton chooses to stay out. Lorenzo down pit road. Reeves, I'm imagining, is staying out. Yes. Let's see if he heads in this time, though. Definitely looks like a lot of these guys are trying to take a different pit strategy. This might even be an opportunity where your fuel can last longer than you really want to for your car as he heads down pit road now. What does not want to get caught up in this place where so many drivers are trying to do a large overcut and many trying to do an undercut. Sometimes heading down pit road early is not always the best move. Wes Gallo currently battling for position. Stays ahead of Tarpley. Zachary Thornton much further ahead. Reeves is down pit road. Thornton's going to be inheriting the lead off of that one. Gallo still has the position, though. Not letting him through. It's giving Coluccio a chance, even though it's not for a position to catch up. Down the bottom for the 28 Chevrolet. But the Equipment Geek 07 Toyota stays up on the high side and clearly has the better line as of now, even with the damage. Apologize for the bit of dry commentary today, folks. Just one of these races where, because we had so many out on the first incident, just not a lot's going on. Looks like Reeves makes a pass on Wareham back to fourth. Runs though with only a lap older tires, a lot more momentum, flies around lapped cars, getting himself into sixth position. Now has to catch up to Wareham. Let's see what that battle forecast has to say on how long that's going to take. No, that's not up to date. Believes that Wareham can catch Reeves in 2 laps. I have a feeling the pit strategy is messing with these numbers a little bit. Check across the line. Still says dropping back. I don't believe that, though. Big down on the bottom. Lorenzo makes the pass stick. Gets by Wareham. Yeah, definitely pit strategies playing into that. Reeves sits in fourth. Zachary Thornton continues to stay out as of now. Making turn 2. Gallo's still doing the same ahead of the 28 of Tarpley. 2 Adria drivers together. One for Adria Black, that being Thornton in the white car, and Adria White in the black car for Atkinson. Yep, Thornton continues to stay out Gallo. Let's see if he does the same. He does. All right. Move to Brian Lorenzo. Battle forecast says catching up to Ollie Reeves within 2 laps with 0 difficulty in overtaking. Close to the 5 there of Mahone. Back out on track. I believe with a busted rib as well. All right. There it is. Fully updated. Ooh, is that somebody stopped on the bottom? Thought so, but I don't know. Might be just seeing things. Tarpley's down pit road. Zachary Thornton still out. So we can see what that track temperature is. 106 has definitely continued to drop, but we started incredibly high. But well, I guess if we're going by today's date, December 1st, this would be seasonally normal, but normally you see these California temperatures are way higher, so 65 is beautiful out over in the Sunshine State. And Thornton hits pit road. Let's see if Gallo will follow. He's taking a higher line. I don't think he will. Nope, Gallo chooses to stay out and get a lap led. Ollie Reeves currently on the pit strategy to put him in the lead. Lorenzo chasing him down. Can he do it within the short time we have left? Have to give a big thank you that everybody has joined us here tonight. I certainly do appreciate the attendance, especially in races like these where there's just not a whole lot going on. Caution is currently flying. Suddenly, things got a lot more interesting. Gallo's on pit road. I think he just made it in time. Uh-oh. Who died? We'll be right back and see what happened. Apologies for the delay. Took us a minute to get this one. Following along with the 34 and the 60 of Robinson. Oh no! Robinson into the wall, gets hooked by the Thor, by Michael Thorpe Jr. Unfortunately, sending him down the track. Unfortunate, but that is going to be the 60 car. His race already was not going the greatest, but I don't think he hit the wall. No, he's fine. Still sucks, but he's fine. We'll be right back and come up to the lead. Okay, we return here at Auto Club. Sure we're up to date, yep. All right. Last couple laps shootout. Ollie Reeves currently sitting in the lead. Can we grab him for an interview? We can. Member of Zenith Motorsports, it seems. Let's come up here. Ollie's in the booth. Do you read me?
Yep.
Won at Daytona and now leading here at Auto Club. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Man, I'm kind of nervous going into this restart. I had a great race going on there. I had executed on my pit stops and sliding the box and speed. Just overall doing good to the caution.
Gotcha. Well, you got to tell me, what were you doing to get yourself out in the lead by so far?
Man, I was saving my tires for the first 10 lap of each pit stop and just absolutely pushing it. Once I saw my fuel went down to about like 15 gallon or 15 estimated fuel, I just went just try to build a huge lead.
Well, your strategy certainly did work out in your favor as you're going to be leading coming into this restart. Definitely with a lot of good drivers behind you, with only a few laps left to go. I understand the nerves.
Yep. Well, I'll try my best here.
All right, sounds good. Well, before I let you go, who do you have to thank for your race car here tonight?
SAAC, definitely SAAC. SAAC just Discord. If you wanna race in GTA, you know, some quality oval tracks and stuff like that. We've been doing this since 2016. And yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Number 31, Ollie Reeves, currently sitting in the Zenith Motorsports chat. They're going to be leaving turn number 4 here at Auto Club out in the Sunshine State of California. The San Andreas Auto Club 200. Keep saying Audio Club. Don't know why. They're not an audio club. They are an auto club, though. Just like the track, as they come into the Geico restart zone, it's Reeves taking the green flag. Waits until just the end of the start zone. Gets a pretty good start, though. Ellis Wells looking already shooting it. Looked to shoot it 3 wide. Thorpe looking down on the bottom. It's good to see all the cars back together. Oh, is there wrecking? Coming off of turn 2, Ellis Wells. Caught up in that one for sure. 0-0 of, I think that one's Atkinson. Yeah, looks like Adria Colors. We will be right back and see what happened. Unfortunate. All right, here we are coming off of turn 2, 77 of Lorenzo, 57 of Ellis Wells. Coming up the track, Lorenzo looks to the outside. I think it might be a little bit too late of a block. Yeah, it looks like he comes up the track. Lorenzo's kind of just in his space. The two collide, sends Wells around. Lorenzo moves down to get out of the way as soon as possible. Ellis Wells stay up on the high side. He gets hit by Krasinski, Murphy, Pierce involved. Wareham pulls down into Mahone. A 5 of Mahone. 60 of Robinson. Yep, a lot of these guys that got hit just got absolutely obliterated in that one. Tarpley down as well. I think John Lynch hit. Yep. Pierce we saw with the heavy damage. I think Thornton made it through. Yes, he did. Did Raychalk? Yes, he did. So 5th on back, it looks like, involved Atkinson, yes, with the very heavy hit. Goodness. Official word from Race Control is the 77 hooks to 57. All right. We'll see how that develops forward when we get the official end of race full review stuff. But that's going to be the current verdict, so we'll come back to that. And we're going to come back up to real time. Be right back. All right, Ollie Reeves still sits in first position. He's got Michael Thorpe behind him and Zachary Thornton sitting in 3rd. Already interviewed Reeves. Let's give a chance to somebody else. We have not interviewed a lot of people so far this season, so this is a whole new ball game. Got any preferred interviewees, let me know, and we can drag them up. But for right now, just because it's been a while, let's go ahead and grab Zachary Thornton. Zach, it's Noah up in the booth. Do you read me?
I do.
Currently sitting in a podium position. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very, very good right now.
You've definitely been having one crazy race when it comes to strategy. This might be a good spot for you.
Yeah, I've just been on my own strategy little race. I've just kind of been winging it, and I was just hoping to get lucky here, and thankfully I did. I just completely lucked out, and now I'm in a really prime position to maybe get the win.
Gotcha. So what's going to be your strategy here for these last couple of laps?
Send it.
And that's it?
Yep. That's all there is to it.
All right.
Just press them, get in front of them, and then Jason's also in the tires, I believe, so I'm going to just have to stay in front of him, and yep, just try to hold the lead.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Zach, thank you very much for your time. Who do you think for your race car here tonight?
I have to thank Adra Esports, all my teammates there. There's too many to list them. Thank you for broadcasting. Thank you, Brian, for race controlling, and thanks to other Brian for putting this on.
All right. Thank you very much for your time once again, and good luck here tonight, Zach.
Thank you.
Zachary Thornton with Adra Esports, currently sitting in third position, going to have the second row inside line. Ollie Reeves going to be taking the start on this one yet again. We're going to see if these guys can survive a bit longer. I'm hoping the answer is yes. But expecting a big fan out on the exit of turn 2. And hopefully they'll make it through the turn. As the Irison.com Motorsport Simulation pace car pulls down pit lane, we enter the Geico restart zone. It's Ollie Reeves and Michael Thorpe taking the green flag. Definitely another good start there out of Reeves. Heavy damage you can see on Ben Pierce missing his front end. Same with Murphy. Thornton goes into second. Can Thorpe catch up? Thorpe goes a block on the 71 of Ray Chalk. We see John O'Lynch currently a bit further back in the 86. Definitely a much less fanning out this time off the exit of turn 2. Brian Lorenzo still looks like he has a competitive car, but it's going to be a close one as it's only 2 laps to go. Atkinson up into the top 10. Reeves still has the lead. Can he keep it? Definitely looks like Thornton is closing in with the 35. Thorpe still right there on his bumper. I know it doesn't look he's right there, but he is. Pushes it wide for Thorpe. That's giving Ray Chalk the bottom. Gallo closing in to round out your top 5 now. Looks like to be a good points day for several of these drivers that have had just enough luck to make it to the end without much damage. 35 ringing the bottom. I think he's got a bit fresher tires than the 31, but he's very far back, and it won't be enough. As we come through the restart zone to cross the line, it's Ollie Reeves winning again here in the Coast to Coast Spino Series. 2 wins in a row for the 31 team. Well, with the amount of cars that SAAC was on today, I think they're happy, but they got themselves a race win. You can see him flinging the wheel to celebrate. 2 in a row. Congratulations, I believe that's Zenith Motorsports he's part of. Now 2 wins. Your top 3, Reeves, Thornton, Ray Chalk. Thorpe not able to secure the podium. Gallo rounds out your top 5 as he comes in to celebrate. Two in a row, though. All right. As he continues to celebrate, let's go and grab Jason Raychalk, see what he is feeling now. I certainly am curious. Jason, just open the booth. Do you read me?
Hey, no, yes, I do.
All right. Congratulations on the podium finish. You got to tell me, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling lucky, because honestly, I wanted, my strategy was to pit like halfway through, but not take tires on that last stage in hopes of a yellow, and that's how it turned out. So I am really lucky to be coming away here with the third place finish with this unbound Chevy.
I mean, what a crazy bound of luck. I mean, we had gone the entire race only with one caution previously, and then suddenly at the end you get two.
Yes, that was what did it in for me. I needed that to happen, and strategy happened to play in my favor this time.
Even before then, you'd been doing a very good job, I guess, especially with the older tires, keeping up with the rest of the field. How were you able to do that here at this track? This is a very tricky track to get right.
I'm not sure. I was still struggling in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I could get a pretty good exit off, a little better than my competitor. So that was kind of helping me kind of stay with everyone else. But yeah, 3 and 4 was a little bit of my struggle. Then that restart there, I got into the back of Michael, and that ended my chance of getting a win.
All right. Well, for your podium here, how are you going to celebrate?
I'm just gonna be really excited. Gonna be playing some more video games with my family pretty soon, so it'll be a nice little boost to play with them, and it'll be a fun story to tell my family.
All right, there you go. Well, Jason, thank you very much for your time. Who do you thank for your race car here tonight before I let you go?
Definitely thank Unbound for being my sponsor, then Axiom for being on the car as well, and then thanks to John for sponsoring the series, and thanks to Brian for putting on the series. It was a fun race, and he's got a good group of guys running every week.
All right, thank
and
you.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Broadcasting. Thanks to broadcasting.
Oh, of course. All right, thank you very much for your time, Jason, once again, and congratulations on the third place finish.
Thank you.
Number 71, Jason Raychalk, finishes in third place. Let's go and grab your second place finisher, Zachary Thornton. Zach, is on the booth. Do you read me?
Yep.
Well, we did just talk, and you got yourself at least one more position up. How are you feeling?
I don't know. All these tires are so good. That's how I'm feeling. I did not expect them to have the pace he did. I mean, I did not get a good start at all. I need a big advantage to start off with. I wish there was a few more laps, but of course, just gonna how it goes. I'll happily take the second because I was running like near 10th the whole race, so second is really good.
Definitely good points day for you as well. Do you think this is going to help into your championship hopes?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Gotcha.
Second is really big in this skilled field.
Definitely. I mean, this is definitely one of the most skilled fields we have here that we've broadcasted on Four Cloak Media. Man, I've been stumbling over my words today a lot. So going forward, what do you think is going to be your best track? Or best kind of track?
Would be any short track.
Okay.
Any short track, you will see me towards the front.
Well, knowing how I've seen you race before, I think we're going to see you a lot more towards the front anyway, so it's good to hear from you regardless. Guess one more time, how are you going to celebrate tonight's second place finish? Oh, he disconnected. Okay, yep, give me one moment. Don't know what that's about. Well, I was going to ask you, how are you going to celebrate tonight's finish?
I don't know why it just disconnected me, but
Yeah,
how am I going to celebrate tonight's finish?
Yes.
I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to sit at my computer and be lonely.
Okay. Well,
Celebrate.
It's something.
Festive.
Yes. All right. Well, Zach, thank you very much for your time. Who do you think for your race car here tonight?
Same people I think before. Adra, Race Control, Brian Lucan. Of course, you for broadcasting because you're an awesome broadcaster. All the admins for putting this thing on, and pretty much it.
All right. Thank you much for your time, Zach, and congratulations on the second place finish.
Thank you.
All right, let's go and grab it. Your race winner, the number 31, Ollie Reeves. Ollie's know the booth. Do you read me?
Yep.
You got yourself now 2 race wins in a row. How are you feeling?
Man, I don't even. I'm so excited. I'm just so happy I won for SAAC.
I can only imagine. I mean, they were on so many cars here tonight.
I know, yeah, all of us, man.
But still, I mean, 2 in a row. Now, Daytona and Auto Club. Are you going for a championship?
Yes, definitely. Sadly I'm probably gonna miss next week, but I'm locked into the chase, and I'm ready to definitely get a championship here. I said this last week in my interview that I feel like this was gonna be my championship season, and I definitely feel that now.
I can only imagine. I mean, congratulations, really. I mean, your strategy worked out beautifully. You've had a lot of pace all night. What do you think is going to be your next best track going forward, or do you think all of them are just going to be this good for you?
I think honestly every track is gonna be like really good for me. I feel like I can finish top 5 everywhere. Road courses, super speedways, like anything. I'm ready to face really any track.
Wow. Okay. So a lot of confidence going to these next couple of races. I mean, that's great to hear. So excited to just see what can happen here at Auto Club and going forward here in the Coast to Coast Spino Series. How have you just been so good?
Man, I broke my barrier somehow. I don't know what I did, but I broke my barrier, and I've been gaining a lot of time on people. I've been just racing. Oh man, I don't know.
That's perfectly fine. It happens, and that's great to hear that you've been able to just really come in and do a fantastic job. So hopefully this fantastic run can continue. So congratulations on the race win. How are you going to celebrate it tonight?
Just hang out with my boys, man. I just want to say thanks to Luke for making the scheme I was running. Alice made an Andretti scheme. I think Shockey had a scheme on too. Just awesome around for. The SAT cars were running pretty good, but we got in a few incidents. But other than that, just great stuff all around.
All right. Well, Ollie, thank you very much for your time. Who do you have to thank for your race car here tonight?
SAC again, just Luke, Ellis Wells, Andretti, Shockey, Chris. He got wrecked on lap 1, but it's all right. Just all those guys, and yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like you're busy. Ollie, thank you very much for your time, and congratulations on the race win.
Thank you.
Number 31, Ollie Reeves secures a second race win in a row here at the Coast to Coast Spino Series. Definitely one of the races we've had. Great finish, though. Very competitive, when it came to a lot of strategy. So a good strategy race if you're looking for some examples there. But definitely a good one. Got to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. Got to give a huge thank you over to the San Andreas Audio Club, or SAAC. They put together near weekly races over in Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Xbox. You can go ahead and join them. Their Discord has been posted a few times. We'll do it one more time just for good measure. But you can go ahead and join in there. They have over 200 members, and they have been around since 2016, which is crazy. But they are planning to move to the next-gen car and the iRacing platform in the future, so it would be good to join them. Also got to give a huge thank you over to Spino Industries. They're a one-man show, as far as the mowing business at least, over in Yulee, Florida. And, I mean, they just do a fantastic job. So we thank John and all the work he does. And you can follow him and all of his other information at Spino Designs on Instagram, along with at Spino Racing. They do iRacing designs, and then obviously all their teamwork as well. So it's great to see. Please go and check it out, and hope we can get more updates on that going forward. And with that, let's go and run through our final race order and see how it turned out. So, Ollie Reeves wins this race in the number 31, I believe, for Zenith. Zachary Thornton finishes in second for Adria Black. Jason Raychalk finishes in third for Shadow Racing. Michael Thorpe, I'm not entirely sure what team he races for. Everybody fill out the forums. You really should. Wes Gallo finishes in fifth for Equipment Geek Racing, with Brian Lorenzo also finishing in sixth for Equipment Geek. Mark Proctor finishes in seventh for Douglas Dold. Looks like his image did not transfer, so I'll have to fix that on my end. Donald Lynch finishes in 8th for Spino, and Andretti Robinson finishes in 9th. Jesse Atkinson in 10th for Adria White. I know it says black, it's white. Ben Pierce also in Adria White for 11th. Justin Krasnensky, Douglas Dold. Spencer Chrisnall, Douglas Dold. Shockey Tarpley finishes in 14th. Brett Murphy in 15th. Patrick Lucio in 16th. Nice, went up 2. Ellis Wells in 17th. Definitely some very heavy damage on that final wreck for him. Unfortunate. Brandon Fiedler, who got wrecked super early on, kept it going and finishes 18th. Zachary Wareham in 19th. Lucas Strayer in 20th. 21st to Matthew Green. Luke Mahone finishes in 22nd. Chris Sawyer in 23rd. Brady Floyd in 24th. He's Brady's part of Adria Black. Christopher Robinson finishes in 25th. Alex Tolman in 26th. Christopher Basinger, 27th. Davis Lewis, 28th. Caleb Smith in 29th. And Declan Durba finishes in 30th. That has been your race here tonight. The San Andreas Auto Club 200, even though it wasn't 200 miles or 200 laps. I don't know where that number came from, but I'm not complaining. Numbers are numbers. So, with that, that will be end of tonight's stream. You can join us next week. We'll be back here with the Coast to Coast Spino series. You can also join us, I don't think this Sunday, maybe this Sunday, I don't know. We'll be back again on Sunday for Cast Car. And with that, Ben Noah Walter here on twitch.tv/forklow. Go ahead and follow all of our stuff. Thank you to everybody that has joined us. Also check out piercegraphics.com, forkloak.net. We will see you all next time.